Am I the asshole for not giving a child the puck I caught at the game? Tonight at the Islanders game, I was fortunate enough to... This is just like making me laugh. I'm sorry. Sometimes when it's really sunny outside and I've been like listening to music all day, I'm just in a silly, goofy mood. And then I read the titles and they just make me laugh, even though they're not funny at all. Tonight at the Islanders game, I was fortunate enough to catch my first puck at a game after 25 years of attending games. Even at 34 years old, it was exciting to finally grab a puck after all these years. My first thought after I caught it was I can't wait to give this to my kid. My kid absolutely loves hockey and the Islanders as much as I do. A minute after I sat down, people were in my ear telling me I should give it to a kid that was a few rows up. I kindly explained that I have my own kid and I would really love to give it to him. Instead of just taking what I said and letting it go, they crucified me for the rest of the period, calling me an a-hole and some other choice words. It got so uncomfortable that we left after the second period. My question is, am I the asshole for not giving the puck that I caught to another kid and wanting to save it for my own son? Personally, I don't feel like it's an unreasonable thing. The way they acted, you would have thought I stole the puck right out of the kid's hand. Seriously, need to know because it's been bothering me since I got home.
All right. So I have to say, growing up and going to sporting events, I never remember people catching a ball and immediately finding a kid to give it to.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, maybe because when I would go to sporting events and if we would catch a ball, or I never went to a hockey game, but if we caught a puck, like, I was a kid, so maybe that's why I never remember it, like, being given away, because either I was, like, with other kids or I was the kid or whatever, like, who got the ball, so I never really had to worry about, like, giving it away. But I feel like it wasn't as common, like, a few years ago, but now, like, there's social media and everyone wants to be, like, the good Samaritan or get on, like, the, like, good news Instagrams and stuff. Like, it's, like, expected, but... I don't know. That's I understand. I get it. I get the sentiment behind it. It's a lovely, like, very nice thing. But also, I don't know. It's exciting to catch a ball. Like, that's so exciting.
I feel the same way. I feel like he's not the asshole at all.
Right.
Because first of all, who even cares? Like, they don't know what his life is. When he told them he's giving it to his own kid, they should have just let it go. But I don't even think, even if he wanted to keep it for himself, I still think that's fine.
Right.
And I feel like adults are allowed to get excited over things too.
Yes. And I was gonna say, like, he's also a big fan.
Yeah. And you don't have
kid.
Exactly. Like, he grew up going to these games and he never got it when he was a kid. And he finally got it now. Like, what's the difference? Mm-hmm. He loves them just as much and it means just as much to him. Yeah. So I just think that you're allowed to have experiences as an adult and you don't have to give them to kids just because there are kids around you. Mm-hmm. And what I was comparing it to is on Easter, we did an Easter egg hunt.
Right.
Which is typically for kids, but we've never done that. Or not that I remember growing up. Like, did we? Okay. Mm-mm. I didn't think so either.
Well, maybe because we used to go to our grandparents' house like Easter morning.
Yeah.
And they've passed, so we don't really get together Easter morning anymore. Yeah. So now we do different things each year, I guess, for Easter. So I feel like we might have done it in the morning when we were like little kids.
If we did, I don't remember it. So I was like, oh my God, it would be so fun if we did an Easter egg hunt. We're all adults. So Trish and I are cousins, in case you didn't know. So our sisters were there, our parents, Trisha's boyfriend was there, Trisha's brother-in-law, and actually a few friends were there as well. And we had an Easter egg hunt. And it was so much fun. It was so funny. We were laughing the entire time, running around, just getting into it so much. Our parents are laughing at us. Like, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that is something that's typically for kids. So if there was a situation where an adult was like, oh, instead of you guys doing that, you should let the neighbors' kids do that. Or like, let those kids over there participate instead of you. I would be like, no, this is something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I've never gotten to do it that I remember. And I'm like, I'm going to do this for myself.
Right.
So I was thinking about that comparison when I read this story. And I'm like, no, not the asshole. Like, you're allowed to have experiences as an adult and you're not obligated to give them to children just because there are children near you.
Yeah. And I have to say the Easter egg hunt, arguably more fun as an adult because you can be so aggressive and you don't have to worry about making someone cry.
Yes.
And like so competitive and like like, you don't have to worry about like some little kid getting upset that you stole their egg.
Yes, so true. We were like cut through.
Yeah.
But then we all ended on the same team.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that happened, but we came together
like,
at the end.
My boyfriend and my brother-in-law hid the eggs, and we were trying to all collectively, they hid them pretty well.
They did well, yeah.
Trying to like team up and find them all. And we had to do 2 rounds because we all gathered together after we thought we found them all, and we counted them up and we did not find them all.
Yeah.
So we had to go again.
It was so fun.
It was fun.
I made a video during it, and then I put all the clips together.
Yeah, it was so
I actually put it on my Instagram story, and I was like, is this really annoying? Because the whole time in the video, we're just like screaming and running and laughing and like breathing heavy in the video. But anyway, I thought it was so funny. So highly suggest doing an Easter egg hunt as an adult. But yeah, I think the guy's not the asshole.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And for the most part, I mean, I don't know, like, kids have different temperaments, but, like, unless you tell the kid you should have that puck, he should give it to you, the kid won't think that.
That's such a good point.
And they won't get upset.
Yeah.
But unless you put that thought into their head, they think, okay, that guy owes me that puck. That is my puck by my right as a child. Like,
yeah.
So just, like, don't say it.
That is such a good point. Yeah, the kid's not expecting the adult to hand it to him. Or he shouldn't be. Or they shouldn't be.
Right. You never know. But
the top comment is not the asshole. I don't give a puck what those other people said.
Good one.
Good one. Someone said, a bunch of rude mother puckers, if you ask me. I just can't believe the guy turned around. Like, I would get it if somebody, I mean, I still think it would be out of line, but if someone was like, hey, like that kid right there, he's been trying to catch the puck the whole game. Like, if you want to give it to him, I'm sure he'd really like it. But as soon as the guy said, oh, you know what, I'm taking it home to my kid and they're really going to love it, the person should be like, oh, that's just as good or whatever. Yeah. Or if the adult was like, I've always wanted to catch a puck. This is my first time in 36 years and I'm so excited. Like, I need to keep this for my memory box or like whatever. As soon as they say they don't want to, like, they're not obligated to do anything. They should have just let it go.
Yeah, you just gotta respect each other.
Agreed.
Yeah. You don't know the full extent of any situation for the most part.
Agreed.